Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick tutorial on how to use the MMD importer and exporter so you can use whatever figure you want into DAZ. Of course, it won't be able to use Genesis 8 figure skeleton poses or anything, but you can create your own as you pose it as you go. So first off, make sure you have your settings uh, opened up. Edit. Yeah, preferences. Then you want to go to add-ons, install. I'm going to install some right now. I have Blender add-ons, Blender source. I got to install this one. It might already be installed, so it won't show up. Now install again. This time MMD tools, install, and it's installed. So yep. Source tools are installed. Wait, I can just do a shortcut. Just do MMD tools. So we have our things installed, and now I'm gonna go to File, Imports, looking for SMD. Here we are, Source Engine. And I have my jackal that I'm going to use an example. Jackal base. Alright, I'm going to import my jackal. And I now have him there. So I'll hit Control A. Oh, not Control A, just A, sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and create model, convert model. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and maybe I can name this to, well, let me name it, yeah. Jackal Halo 4. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit export. Okay, I don't have my original uh, number right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put 1 so I can see what it is. I want to say it's 0.25, but I can't really remember. So let me go back to that other one. Jackal Halo 4 PMX. There we go. Now also make sure you have an OBJ file of your Jackal. I personally use 3ds Max when I work on objects. So I'll export this as a OBJ. Jackal base. Save. Export. Done. Open up your DAZ studio and import Jackals. Halo 4 PMX. Open. Now, see how huge he is? We're probably going to have to shrink that down as we go. So now let's import our OBJ file. That shows us how big he should be. So, big difference. Now we grab him from Jackal, Paramedics, and scale right here. So he should be about 30%, maybe even more. And remember, this is out of 100%, and Blender was doing it on a 1 scale, so we just got to take away 2 decimal points so we'd get what we need. But it looks like it might be 2.8. I mean 28%. Nope, 28 is too low. 30. 29.5. Nope. 29.9. 29.9 seems to be our magic number here. So let's go ahead and go here. And we do export again. This time we'll say 0.299. And I'll save this as to DAZ. Okay, so now if I never do, I can just hit it again and it'll give me the correct thing. Export. Find our Jackal. Delete that. Import. PMX. Open. And we have our file now. So, we got to first test to make sure the actual rig works. So, you can just rename this Jackal Halo 4. Jump down, pedestal. And these are just the names of the objects that were also connected when you exported it. Because this is actually they just made them Pasito bones, but you don't really need those. You can delete those. But we need to see if the arm even moves at all. Or let's do the spine. That's easier. And it works. See, they moves. Rock on. So now we have that out of the way. We got to move ahead to Jackal 4. So let's go to Edit. No, sorry, yeah, Edit Figure Transfer Utility. Select Jackal Halo 4. Select the base OBJ. Default. Show options. Hit replace source with target. Then hit accept. Now we've successfully converted or moved over the weights as well as we could. You're going to have to go and fix some of the stuff. It's not always going to be perfect. But now we have our full functioning figure. And of course, you got to go ahead and put the surfaces on, the materials, do what you got to do, get it working. Bada bing, bada boom. And you have your model. Of course, you're going to have some weirdo things like that. But you just got to make sure you hit the right bone. So you can move everything. Wrong one. Wrong one again. Oof, I keep hitting. I can't hit that. There we go. See? It works. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and continue the Jackal and see how it looks like when he's got all his textures on. So if you look at the materials of Jackal Halo 4, you'll notice that it's named Default Autonomy, but with Storm Jackal. That's just how it is in the game named, so we'll make sure to change that. Make it easier on yourself, so you go to Tools, you go to Geometry, you can hide the face grooves, and here you have the surfaces. You want to see more of it, just drag this to the right, double click it, grab what you want, put an A for me for Autonomy, and a T for Texu over here. And now we have simply named material HUDs. So we have autonomy right here. So go to base color, browse. I've already made a folder for my Monkey Rebel 117 section for textures. Go to Halo for me. I have it set for Jackals and Halo 4, and then autonomy. And here I have autonomy HD, which I just ran it through an AI upscaler to upscale the textures. And there we got it. Now we'll go to gloss. Yeah, we can do gloss too over here. I have a G right here. Don't know if that's real gloss. So it's always hard seeing how it is. We'll make this a 0.5. The normal map will be right here. And that should be it. TechSoup, do the same thing, make this a 0.5. Then go to base color. TechSoup, TechSoup HD, same thing, I put it through an upscaler. Glossy color, let's look for G, TechSoup G. Normal map. Normal. I even have it was the B channel, the blue channel, when I separated them, but I think it might be the metallic. So I'll add it right there. I'll do the same thing for autonomy. Not TechSoup, autonomy, and then B, atomic B. Where did I do with it? Oh, M, sorry. And I'll crank it up to 1 just to see how it looks like. So we have this at 1. And let's go ahead and preview it. My voice might distort a little bit from the computer using iRay and recording at the same time, so it might sound a little funny. So here we have it, right here. So it's looking really shiny. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look like. But we can always lower that. We can just go to autonomy, make this 0.5. TechSoup we can keep at 1 because it's not anything organic. It's all supposed to be futuristic. That doesn't look too bad. And now we can go ahead and, pose it however we want. Just make sure you select the correct bone. Might need to do the clavicle, sorry. And let's say you do something super goofy and you're like, oh man, I don't want it that way anymore. How do I fix that? You would just, get him in that whatever crazy pose you wanted him in. Maybe he's running. Maybe he's looking at the stars. Whatever you want him to do. Just remember that all you gotta do is grab Jackal H4, right click, select children. Then you go to Edit, Figure, Clear Animation, or Zero figure pose. And it'll put it back to how you imported it. Just in case. Now let's say you're done. And you're like, I want to save him so I can load him in whenever I want. Just go to File, Save As, Support Asset, Figure Prop Assets. Then you're going to open up your little thing, and it'll take you to the correct category. I have a thing called Monsters, and then Halo, Jackals, because I don't put him in the People folder because he doesn't use the Genesis 8 skeleton. So I'll just put him in Monsters, Halo 4, and I'll just write Jackal base. Well, that's what he is. And same thing here. I'd probably do Halo slash Jackals slash what is this guy? Base. And then that should be fine. Oh no, I gotta put Halo 4, not base. Duh. Halo 4. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'll just write base just in case. And I'll save. I'll copy that. So now he's saved. Now when I go to Jackals right here, he'll pop up. It'll be named as a prop because it doesn't know any better. And I load up the other Jackal. I move him around. Now I have two goofy little guys here. It's the same process if you want to add stuff to this character. I would do the same thing you do for Genesis 8 male and females, where you just load up the model, then you place the stuff on top of them, and then you do active transfer. Just so it's cleaner. But, you know, of course, don't do replace source. Just add into it like if you're adding a t-shirt. And that's it for this one. Hopefully this helped you, and you enjoy adding figures, custom figures, to DAZ. Just remember, Genesis 8 poses will not work with them. You have to make your own. Or you can I guess you can import if you have the native skeleton animations. But that's a different story for a different day. So goodbye and good luck.